By the time you're seeing this video, Battlefield 6 is just releasing, and Matt and I are going to be pre-planning some budget gaming PCs around it.
Welcome to the Ultra Budget Gaming PC Challenge video, where we're focusing on Battlefield 6 to see how cheap we can go to run Battlefield 6 on different budgets, ranging as cheap as $300 up to $400, and try to meet FPS targets and challenges that the wheel gives us. But before we dive into this challenge, let's hear a word from today's sponsor.
Today's video sponsor, WowCube, is easily one of the coolest tech gadgets I've messed with recently. At first glance, it looks like a cube you twist around like normal, but each face is actually a digital display, and the whole thing is interactive. You can shake it, tilt it, twist it, and the games respond to every movement. There's a huge library of games from puzzles to arcade-style titles, and they're all designed to take advantage of the WowCube's unique form factor. You might find yourself twisting it to dodge obstacles, matching patterns across different screens, or solving 3D challenges that only make sense on a device like this. WowCube isn't just about entertainment though. It encourages learning and discovery while you play. The games and apps are designed to stimulate imagination and problem solving, which makes you engage your brain. It's a gadget that impacts you in new ways compared to other tech. It promotes critical thinking, boosts intellectual curiosity, and even helps enhance creativity and reasoning. Whether you're solving puzzles, navigating 3D challenges, or experimenting with logic-based games, it feels like fun and learning are happening at the same time. WowCube is an open platform too. That means developers can create their own apps and games for it, so the library is constantly growing. It's a device that will evolve and get even better with time. And because it doubles as a smart display, you can set it on your desk to show time, weather, or notifications. Then whenever you're ready, pick it up and dive back into a game or educational app. It's tech you can actually interact with, not just stare at. If you're interested in the WowCube, check out the links in the description down below to shop now at a limited time price. Big thanks again to WowCube for sponsoring today's video. Now, let's get back to it.
So once again, we're planning this well before Battlefield 6 is actually out, because otherwise we couldn't get you guys a video. So we're looking at, what, like almost a month for release time at this point?
It's almost a month, so I think it's October 10th.
We got time.
So we do have time here, but the only way we're going to do this budget build challenge, of course, we're going to do our wheel spin, see what kind of challenges we have to do for our budgets, but we have to base this off of the recommended and minimum spec, and also from our light testing during the beta. The beta was out there, and you could play it, but we don't have it to test now so we can actually see. So this will be a little bit of a guess and make the challenge a bit more challenging.
Basically, with recommended specs, they're pretty high. I mean, we're looking at like a 3700X or an i7, 6700 XT or 3060 Ti from NVIDIA. They want you to, no matter what, have 80 gigs or more of storage. Hopefully we can hit that. And then the biggest thing is we have to have TPM 2.0 and Secure Boot capable PCs. So that means a lot of the office PCs that Matt and I could normally buy may not actually work for this challenge.
And I think even some first-gen Ryzen stuff might not support it. So motherboard-wise, it's going to be kind of difficult, especially the budgets we're working with. We'll see if it is even possible. But minimum spec makes things look a little more obtainable because, again, for the CPU, AMD Ryzen 5 2600 for the AMD side of things, or the i5 8400, 16 gigs of RAM, a 5600 XT, a more obtainable budget GPU. We have an RTX 2060 or an ARC A380. So we got like a bunch of different options here. But again, once again, we still need TPM 2.0 and Secure Boot.
And I guess maybe this game has a like a high texture mode, because 55 gigs is what it says required for minimum. But you still need TPM 2.0 because that's for security reasons, to make sure people aren't cheating. So these are some pretty high minimum specs that these budgets may not hit, but we're pretty good at hunting.
We're going to challenge ourselves here today. Who's going to spin first, Jonah?
I'm going Jackson.
Jackson, you're spinning first. Let's see what your budget's going to be. Can you get the magic spin? Hopefully it's high, hopefully it's low. Oh, he missed it.
I just missed the wheel.
He missed
I
the
missed
button.
the wheel. We're not off to a good
All right, here
start.
we go. What does Jackson
go ahead
have
and give
to
me
hunt
400.
for? Just go ahead and give him 400. Joe, just give him 400. He's got 400, baby. One thing to mention as well, we've mentioned this in the past, if I spend 400, I got to respin. We're not doing matching budgets. We want to give you all different price range PCs here.
Another thing we should also mention is we're aiming for 1080p, no other resolutions, at medium preset typically.
Well,
we may be going low.
We're spinning for the
spinning.
settings. We're spinning
I
for the
lied.
settings, so it's going to be 1080p,
This is
but
different.
we have to decide what setting we get
High?
here.
Why is high on the wheel?
High's on the wheel, because torture.
I'm gonna need a 2080 for this crap.
Oh, dude, he's getting.
Oh my gosh,
he's getting the easy one. 1080 low, 400 bucks.
I swear this is how it goes. I always get really lucky on these challenges.
Okay.
I'll take 60 FPS.
Let's give him 100.
I'll take 60.
I think we need 100 FPS from this guy.
I think I'll take 60.
$60 FPS.
And go ahead and give me an extra 25
Yo, go ahead and
bucks.
give him some DLSS,
Or
and
DLSS.
FSR. You know, I'm gonna say something positive, so then something negative happens.
You know what? You can spin for me, Matt.
Oh,
Let's see
okay,
it.
okay. This is gonna help.
Watch, I'm gonna get something really crappy now.
Here we go. Oh no, it's still going. It's still going. NVIDIA GPU.
I shouldn't have let Matt touch the wheel.
So
for me.
NVIDIA GPU will be interesting. All right, so to go over everything, Jackson has
$400, which I got the top budget. I also got the best performance because I get to run low settings. 60 FPS is my target. And I do have to run an NVIDIA GPU, which that could be a little more expensive because those AMD GPUs are pretty cheap.
All right, let's close these out. It is my turn. I'll hit the shuffle button and we will see what my fate is. I'm probably gonna get $300, high settings.
This is how it always goes.
Something impossible to where I'll be watching him benchmark the game and I can't even play it. So
Yeah,
that's just what's gonna
Matt's
happen.
won't even launch.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and do a shuffle here and let's go.
All right, let's get you just $300 is really all you need. Yep, it's all you need.
$300 is all I need apparently.
It's listening to me.
Siri, are you listening right now? Hello? All right, that's fine.
Brock.
Just give me high settings.
Might as well.
There's no shot right now. $300. High settings.
Dude,
Roll
your-
that outro.
Your game is crashing.
Roll that outro, baby. All right.
GeForce Now.
Just
All right.
continue it. Continue it. Go ahead and get a
Yeah,
100 FPS.
let's get 100 FPS. 75.
Ooh,
Okay.
That he was
Oh.
on the brink
Woo!
of 100.
That's gonna be crazy.
That was your first lucky spin, actually.
All right. How about can I get $25 more? That would be nice. Or FSR.
That would go crazy.
I think I need
DLSS.
$25 or DLSS/FSR because I can just go crazy with that. No.
All right, listen.
Because you have the same one, you're gonna give me that?
Respin.
I'm not doing an NVIDIA GPU.
Yeah, that's kind of lame. We need to have some.
a little variety here. Again, this is our rules, our game. I mean, you're doing
Yep.
what we want here.
We need to do the Rhett and Link thing where they had the scroll of rolls, you know?
Okay, what's going on here? No.
This will work out for you. This will work out. You can't have an office PC.
Wow. This is probably going to be the toughest build challenge we've done
Yeah.
yet, but
Yeah.
we're going to give it a go.
Not for me.
Not for him. This is gonna be McAllister. I hope the edit is me like sweating like profusely, and he's in there like, "Hi, I got the build." All right, $300, high settings, 1080p, 75 FPS, and I can't use an office computer.
Light work.
Light work. Let's get to shopping.
I want to do something different today. I just want to see what happens if we do GPU first. We have to go NVIDIA. Ooh, I gotta remember that. All right. I guess I could get an RTX 2060, couldn't I? Okay, this card looks pretty clean. It is missing the anti-tamper sticker, and I noticed this screw right here looks like it has been tampered with. $135 down. We've already used like almost half of our budget on the graphics card. That's crazy, isn't it? Okay, so ideally we want to try to get like a Ryzen 2600 or even, you know, oh, look, I just said that. And this one comes with RAM and a cooler? What? It has Wi-Fi, it's got, okay, this is almost everything we need. I'm already at 274 and we still need storage, power supply, and case. Now, this might be cooking a little bit. Pretty cheap. Okay, I'm gonna add this to the card and see what it looks like. And if I have enough money, I'm gonna buy some extra fans, actually. 353. I think I can get myself a 512 gig SSD. They're not name brand. It's just a Gen 3 drive. It's not the fastest. They work great. We're at $393.93. Even with shipping. Pretty good. Let's check out.
All right, guys, I have the misfortune of trying to build a PC for $300. Yay! I just gotta make sure I can launch this game. High settings is gonna be very, very difficult, but I just have to make sure I can launch this game. So I'm gonna go for the minimum spec of a Ryzen 5 2600. Let's do a B450 motherboard. This looks like a really good, oh wait, Jackson, oh, did he buy the, there's only one. Calcer, hope the edit is me like sweating like profusely and he's in there like, "Hi, I got the build." Oh, that's so annoying. Single channel 16 gigs, but it's 129. So I think I have to run with this. Is this seller just gonna be the clutch seller of the day? Because I already got my CPU, motherboard, and RAM, and we're at $129. Loose fan. Oh, that sounds like my cup of tea. Fans loose and rattles went on. GPU zero needs to be cleaned. It also gets hot very quickly. 2060, time for, okay. Let's add this to the cart. Let's see. I have to go cheaper on the GPU is probably going to have to happen. $39. Oh, it has a power of 350 watts is not going to be enough. Okay, let's just look up a micro ATX case. Micro ATX case. I can't do an open air. I mean, I could. These are, oh, $14. Seller's away until October 5th. Okay, I don't want to wait for that. Oh my God. What am I supposed to do? This looks terrifying. Still $11. God dang it. I need to save money elsewhere, but I don't know where. The GPU can't get any cheaper. 500 watt power supply. Never do this at home, by the way. Never save a little bit of money on a power supply, just saying. 1070 might be my best bet. Oh, look at this. Oh, we are doing some debauchery, ladies and gentlemen, but I think we have everything we need. Just for the fun of it, though, I'm gonna look up a Micro ATX case. If I could find one, I don't think I'll find one for $30. And also, I'm not doing that power supply. Nah, screw it. We're doing it. We're doing it this way. I'm impressed that I put this together. I'll be real with you. It's not going to run high settings very well, but we'll show you guys what it can do. I don't think it's going to be 75 FPS, but maybe some upscaling potentially. I'm going to go and place this order, and we'll see what happens.
Ladies and gentlemen, all my parts are here, and I bought everything on eBay, which I forgot until now. So yeah, look at my arrangement of boxes. We got trash bags, we got packing peanuts, we got a little bit of everything, but I spent $398.96. So I was just about $1 under the total budget of $4. I had more money to spend than Matt. All of my circumstances pretty much were better than Matt's circumstances. Of course, I did have to, I think my one caveat was I had to get a NVIDIA GPU, which honestly probably would have done anyways. So I don't know what's what. Let's just,
Yeah, we got a lot of those. Say it on the
those
box.
Are fans.
Those
Okay.
are Dark Rock.
And they're Dark Rock, yeah. You know what's funny is the listing said generic. I didn't know what they'd be. I ended up paying $10 for these fans. But they said generic, so I was kind of taking a risk. I mean, they kind of are generic. I mean, these aren't exactly like nice 120s, but it's better than no fans at all inside.
They give you little
Yeah, the
grommets,
insulators.
but they don't
pretty funny.
have these pre-installed for some strange reason.
And I will probably not be installing them. Sounds like a lot of work. All right, next up, let's go ahead and get this one out of the way. I think this is our motherboard, just based on the size. So we're gonna go nice and out of order here, so why not? So this motherboard, I think this is actually a combo. And I think that this seller has a bunch of them because I remember Matt giving me a hint that he told me after I bought stuff first, and he goes, I saw you bought the motherboard I wanted. I was like, oh. So he said, but don't worry, the seller had more. And I was like, tea. That's some tea right there. So I'm hoping my combo's better. I hope I got the good one.
We'll see. What is it? Is it a? Well, I actually know the CPU, but I saw it on the
I don't
build
know.
sheet.
No, I'm just kidding. I think it's a 2600, 6-core 12 thread.
Look at that pre-installed cooler.
Yeah, like pre-installed. Oh, look, IO shield too. That's rare.
Wow.
Having an eBay seller actually include that. So I don't know if this is like a person. I'm gonna guess that they're upgrading like a bunch of pre-builds or something maybe. I don't know because none of these parts are like they're all off the shelf for the most part. So we got a stock cooler that I might not even remove. I guess. I mean maybe I'll check to see if the thermal paste is good. But underneath here is a Ryzen 2600, which is a 6-core 12 thread. I'm gonna double check that isn't. Yeah, I paid $139 for this whole set right here. I even have 4 sticks of RAM, and get this, they're all matching, and it ends up being 32 gigs. So it's 8 gig sticks. The brand is InnoDisk, which I don't really know if that's a name. I've never heard of them really. But 2666, not too bad. And we'll have dual channel. That's what's really important to me, honestly. Wi-Fi on the board, and really basic input outputs. Like it's pretty basic, but it does at least have like 4 RAM slots. It has 2 4-pins for the CPU. I think this is just a B450. Yeah, B450M gaming. So that's all right. I mean, I can't complain for the price because like there's CPUs that I would have had to buy that cost more than that entire combo. That's our power supply. The power supply I think I actually got a pretty good deal on. This is one of those power supplies that we used for a little bit. One of these Seasonics. It's a Seasonic, and I think it's pretty low rated, honestly, on the tier list. But you guys know how I feel about the tier list. I just care that I'm getting a Note power supply. It's just a 500 watt. It's 80 plus bronze. No RGB or anything for the fan. It's not modular. But I got it for really cheap. I ended up paying, well, I paid $35 for it. I guess used for not a name brand power supply isn't amazing, but it was within my budget. I didn't have a lot to spend, but
Seasonic's name brand, right?
Seasonic's definitely name brand. I think this one is just low in the tier list from what I remember.
Okay.
I think we were
500.
I think we were buying these for a little bit when we strayed away from like Ares games. So we went from one probably F tier to another F tier. So I'm gonna be just fine. I'm content with this power supply. I feel good about it. Next up, we got our trash bag. I have no clue. Is this our graphics card? Oh dear. Okay, they at least bubble wrapped it. It smells like a new trash bag. I don't think it's used. Wouldn't that be insane? Okay, so the graphics card, I had to go NVIDIA. So, you know, I opted for the RTX 2060. I remember I was looking at like some really cheap models like Dell and stuff. I was able to get a Zotac Twin. So it's a Zotac Twin fan card, and it is a 6 gig of VRAM 2060. It takes a single 8-pin, but look at that, nice heat shroud and everything. Pretty good looking, honestly. And this one, I really looked at the seller a lot. They were selling other things that like weren't PC related, so they clearly weren't crypto miners. You can tell too, just because there's no like discoloration anywhere. So this was actually a card that was used for gaming, which is exactly what I wanted. And I ended up paying not too bad actually. I paid $135 for this card. Now this, I bought this because this motherboard, I'm glad the seller included good pictures because there's one fan header. No, sorry, there's one down here, and I don't want to use this one. So that one fan header is supposed to be for all my fans. And yeah, these are not daisy chain fans. So I bought a 2-pack of splitters,
Okay,
but
there we go.
I think I'm only gonna need the one, unless this case comes with a fan in the back. Oh, it does. So I might need both splitters.
Yeah, unless you wanted to use the.
You know
But-
what? Actually, for the back fan, that'll
might be able to
probably be
make it
just
look
fine.
good.
And now my last part. Oh, and those splitters, by the way, were $549. I did count them in the budget. But my last part. Oh wait, no, it's not my last part. Where's my SSD at? Ah, dude, look at this. I don't even know how this showed up. This is how I got it in the back, but I'm assuming this was in a box or something. So I'm kind of proud of the SSD. I don't like buying used SSDs. I don't really like buying SSDs on eBay in general. Like, there's not really much of a reason because you don't save enough money going used on your storage. So I really didn't save much on this. I ended up paying, well, I paid 25 bucks. I guess it's for a 512 gig. It's not too bad. It's only Gen 3. I think they normally, for like a 512 on eBay or on Amazon, you're looking at, I don't know, like maybe, what, 40? 35?
35, 40, yeah.
But it's SK Hynix, so it's like a HP kind of OEM. It's name brand, so that's what matters. So we'll put that up to the side, and then my last product was this, the Antec NX200M. So this was actually from Newegg's eBay. I ended up paying $40 for it. I think that's about MSRP, but I think it's new. I mean, based on what I'm seeing here, it looks pretty darn new. I don't feel too bad about that price. I had no budget left. I mean, I would like to have gotten, you know, my classic like ARGB case, or maybe like one of the Okinos cases, like one with the wood or something, but I did not have over $10 to spare extra. That's why I ended up with, you know, the fan situation and the case that comes with one fan pre-installed.
I've seen worse cases though. The 200M's, it's budget, but it's not too
And
bad.
it's at least small too. Like, I like that part. It's a very small case, so all my parts, because they're small, will fit pretty nicely in it. We're not gonna have like tons of extra room or anything. The case being used is the most obvious part that you can have used. Everything else you can kind of hide that it's used, especially if it's not like super dirty or broken. Like, we'll be able to hide the fact that any of this is used once it's put inside of this new case. So yeah, not too bad. $398 and some change altogether. I think I'm gonna be able to reach my challenge just fine. I have no faith in Matt reaching his challenge, if I'm being honest, but I'm gonna be there to cheer him on. So Jonah, shall we start putting this PC together?
We shall.
All right. You ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready to see.
All right, Matt's not prepared for this.
I'm not prepared. Is it freaky? Part of me feels like it's not freaky, but it could
I don't
be.
normally go super freaky. I'm
Normally not super freaky. That's what I do. Whoa, what is going on here? Okay, what is this graphics card? That's like, is that green or is that like a?
Yeah,
Like a darker
kind
gray?
of is like a greenish gray.
Yeah, it kind of is. It matches your RAM and SSD.
Yep. So I got all my parts on eBay.
Okay.
Most
Probably a
of it,
good idea.
Yeah, most of it's used. The case was new at eBay, NX200M.
Okay.
The motherboard was a CPU, cooler, motherboard, RAM combo.
Oh.
$139, Ryzen 2600 with 32 gigs, 4 sticks. SK Hynix was used for like $25, 512 gig Gen 3.
Okay.
We got Seasonic. You remember these power supplies? We used these for a little bit. The S123s.
I do remember the S123s. Okay. I remember the people getting mad that we
Yes.
used them. So.
Yeah, I already told Joan and I already talked about that. They're like, we went from Ares game to these thinking we did better, and people were still mad.
Fire in the hole.
And yeah, 2060. Let's say RTX 2060.
Oh, a
'cause
2060.
If you remember, I had to go NVIDIA.
You did. That's a good choice. I wonder what the VRAM stitch is going to be like with that game, but I think it'll probably be pretty good, especially for your goal.
Because 1080p 60 FPS.
And your low settings. I would hope we hit it, unless there's just some craziness that's beyond the beta that, because the beta was quite playable.
Yeah.
But we'll see how it is on lower end hardware, but it's looking pretty good. A lot of fans, a lot of airflow.
Oh yeah, I bought extra fans for $10. They said unbranded, and we got Dark Rock, and I was like, oh, I mean, it's not a name brand, but it's better than no label at all.
I like it. Good airflow.
Yeah.
Now my build's gonna have good airflow. We'll get to building mine now.
Oh God.
$300 to play Battlefield 6 on high settings at 1080p. That's quite the task. And I don't think I'm actually going to hit that goal, but you know what? I'm not throwing in the towel just yet. I think I got a decent build that's going to get the job done. Let's try to start in order here of what's most important. And the most important thing is the combo I got. So I already saw Jackson's build. You saw my reaction to that. But I found a different combo from the same seller that is actually a little worse, but still a decent deal. $129. We got a Ryzen 5 4500, so 6-core, 12-thread. I know, right? Interesting. Single channel memory, 16 gigs, single channel, looking great so far, and a Soyo B450 board, $129.
How much did he pay? Like,
He paid $139 for his.
that's so much better.
With a 2600. So
4 sticks of RAM.
with the full sticks of RAM. So single channel wise is real. This is the part I'm worried about the most. The 4500 should honestly be kind of close to a 2600, but this single channel memory is probably gonna suck. And I'm kind of just hoping this BIOS will let me turn on secure boot and everything. It is a B450 board. It should,
Oh, I forgot.
but we'll figure that out when we get there. That could make or break the challenge. So I
I
think
don't
it
trust
will.
that board.
I-
The cooler either. That's a
This is a little Zalman
That's a
cooler, by the way,
gaudy
too.
cooler.
As in CPU owner. We'll take a look at that when we get to it. But $129, this is the basis of hopefully a working system. And for the SSD, I had to go really cheap. I went with the bare minimum I could get. A 240 gig, 2.5-inch drive, and it's used. And it came in this great packaging. I mean, look at this. Stay groovy. I'm going to say real groovy playing Battlefield 6 on this. I think I paid $15 for it. So cheap, really cheap, but it's enough storage for Battlefield 6, so there's that. Now I will mention something funny. I could have spent a little more on storage once I figured something out, and I'll talk about it in a second. I always do this in these build challenges, but we'll get to there in a minute. But hey, that'll work for this build. The graphics card, I don't think I was gonna get much better than this. By the way, this is a lot of packing material for this graphics card. Shout out to them for that at least. There we go, let's get it out of here. 1080, yay!
Ooh, okay.
So GTX 1080, $85. So that's probably the best I was gonna get. I was close to sacrificing for, I think like a normal 1660 level card, but even then I wasn't hitting the budget. Then I realized 1080. Driver support is gonna end here soon. I saw this was pulled from like some OEM thing, so I was gonna take this off, but it's gonna be better than a 1660 Super for the most part. And we should still have driver support this month. So we should get the game ready driver for Battlefield 6.
And then it's over.
And then it's over, and then that's it. So hey, this should be able to play the game. It's not gonna do 1080p high settings, but it should be able to play the game. So I'm excited to see how this pairs with that Ryzen CPU. And $85, I can't complain about that. Let's see what else. The power supply. We went with an EVGA 500BR, which is still not a great power supply. I will say it's probably less of a bomb than Jackson's, but 500BR, 80 plus bronze. I paid $37 for it. So not amazing price performance, but it's better than a Thermaltake Smart. So I was gonna go with this instead of buying a Thermaltake Smart. Again, the budget wouldn't allow it. This is all we could go for. So we went with this power supply. Hopefully it works just fine. And then the case. Where's the case, guys? Oh my goodness, where's the case?
It's a Cooler Master flat pack.
It's a test bench. So we have an open air test bench. Now, this is where I mess up and I'm gonna punish myself for it, but I don't want the eBay seller to reap the rewards of my oopsie, because I'm gonna return that damn thing. I was on eBay just tunnel vision buying stuff, and I bought a test bench, right? I bought one and I was like penny pinching, so I just needed to save a couple bucks. I saw a test bench for $30. I bought that. You know what? It saved me enough money. It got me where I need to for the challenge, and I was able to reach my budget goals. Cool. But Amazon had this test bench, which the other one is in the back room because, again, I'm returning it, for $16.
Ah.
So I could have gotten one on Amazon for 16 bucks. And then I realized that one in there was literally drop shipped from Amazon on eBay. So that eBay seller just made a quick 15
They
bucks
just
on
made
me.
a buck on you.
I can't allow that. I'm returning that thing. That thing is going back. But out of principle, I'm not using that one. I'm using the one on Amazon. And I'm still going to use the $32 price point that I paid because, again, that's what I did during the video. But just saying that eBay seller,
You know, you could have got another stick of RAM.
I could have. That's what I'm saying. With that price, 15 bucks, got another stick of RAM. Could have got dual channel, or I could have got a little more storage. Really, the RAM would be the big one. That would have helped me out a good amount. So, again, hindsight's 2020. It is what it is. We're gonna go ahead and put together this test bench build. All in all, we were at $298.88. So just a little under that $300 price point. Hopefully everything works, because I want to play Battlefield 6 on it. I think we'll actually play the game. It's just not going to be my goal. So we'll see how close it gets. Let's build it. All right, so normally at this point, Jackson showed me his build. I want to make sure this thing actually is even going to work before we proceed. Oh, I am missing one thing. Where is the... Ah, it's here. I'll be able to turn on the build somehow.
Oh, that's right.
Let's see, where did I power switch? I'll make this look a little better for the final reveal, but this will at least turn on my build now. I gotta like put it, normally like glue it or put something right here, so this should turn on my build.
Is it plugged in? Is it turned on?
Here, wait, hold on.
Oh, God.
Okay, we're good.
Ah.
Yay! Okay, so I want to see if this will post. First of all, that's really important. Secondly, if I go into the BIOS, is it going to be in a language I understand? Because the other times, we're posting. The other times I've gotten Soyo boards, they've been in different languages. So
You're going to have to chat GPT through it.
yeah, so it makes getting through to figure out Secure Boot quite the adventure. Okay, we posted, but I did not get into the BIOS. So let's see. Doing a little boot loop action.
Ah, hey, it's in English.
Okay, it's English, okay. All right, so biggest thing is, let's do security.
Okay.
Secure Boot!
Hey!
Yes! It has Secure Boot! Oh, we're good, baby. All right, this thing is together. It looks amazing. Not really, but pretty good for a test bench, I will say. Let's get Jackson in here and show him what it looks like. And I'm gonna leave this up as confirmation that I know it works with Secure Boot. All right, so I got him, Jackson, this guy. I'm ready to show you my build. You saw the task I had to do. And I've heard the words
cheap.
of, you had zero faith this would be possible.
No, I mean, I knew you could build a PC.
But would it achieve the goal? Here she is in all her glory.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Dude,
buddy.
how did this take you all this long?
That's crazy. It was not that bad. But we have, as you can tell, an open air test bench, which I will argue is way better than a cardboard box.
Dude, this is foul.
This is Zolman, by the way. So this is a CPU motherboard RAM combo. It comes with a Ryzen 5 4500, single channel 16 gigs of HP memory, it appears, and a Soyo B450 board, which, before I even grabbed you, I made sure we have Secure Boot.
Dude, look at this BIOS.
We have Secure Boot. That's all that matters.
Well,
really
wait,
like it.
do you have TPM 2.0?
Maybe. We'll find out. It should. I think on the hardware level, these CPUs all have TPM 2.0, so we should. Yes, we should. We should be good. But yeah, so we have the CPU, we have RAM, storage, 240 gigs.
Kingston?
Had to go really
Just
cheap
enough for
here.
Battlefield?
Just enough. We're showing off Kingston here. This is what's giving me hope that I'll play the game fine, but not on the settings I have to. A 1080.
Oh,
we
yeah,
got
1080,
So we got a
wow.
1080 for $85, which I
Nice.
was gonna go 1660 super route, but then I realized I was like, really pushing it. Obviously, newer GPU would have been better, but then I saw these for $85, and I
Yeah.
figured more VRAM. The last driver update I think is in October, so we might get the game ready driver for Battlefield 6, and that's it.
I'm sure it'd be good enough.
And then we'll be good to go. Power supply is a 500 BR that I bought used for I think like $30-something.
How much was the test bench?
So this is where things get a little weird. So
You want to know, that's exactly, I always get these Facebook ads where it's like, you want to make money just sitting on your laptop doing nothing? All you gotta do is just drop ship. That's one of those guys.
So out of principle, I bought this one on Amazon. We're using the Amazon one. That eBay one's going back to that eBay seller because he literally drop shipped me for 15 bucks, which I could have used, and Jonah was talking about, for maybe more RAM to get dual channel memory. Because single channel memory, I'm a little worried about. But,
Yeah?
because I would have saved about 15 bucks there.
Yeah, no, there's I think that if TPM works, because
Yes.
I do think this battle, it needs TPM 2.0, right?
Yes, but that's normally hard, like CPU level, and the 4500 has TPM too.
I'm not saying I don't believe you.
He's just scared. He's just a little scared.
I'm scared for you.
Yep.
It's just scary not seeing it in the BIOS.
Yes.
So I think you'll definitely play it
Yep.
if you get past that. That's my 2 cents.
Well, we'll get it installed. I'll do some testing beforehand. I'm trying to think what other, I guess the older Battlefield games, I'll just try that to make sure that those work. New Battlefields are all the same now, so they all require that. So the
Okay.
current one I can install on Steam and make sure that works.
See if it works, and then
Yeah,
tell
I'm
them
going
ahead
to
of time if it
let's
doesn't.
go and get Secure Boot on here, but I'm going to do that, and then I will check in confirming that, or you'll see us just jump to Battlefield 6 gameplay, because now we built these a few days before the game launch. We're going to wait till the morning of, do our side-by-side benchmarks, which Jackson and I are playing at the same time, and see, can we achieve our goals? This one's going to be tough, but I feel like it's going to be fun either way. All right, guys, we're finally in Battlefield 6. We've had a lot of issues to get this to work, actually. We tried on launch day. My EA account kept saying I didn't have multiplayer installed when I definitely did, so we ditched that idea, but we are finally in the game, Battlefield 6, and I'm gonna see if this PC is capable of running this. Looks like we're actually waiting for people to queue up. Is this game already dead? But what I'm looking at right here is almost 60 FPS. Again, I'm gonna verify my settings real quick. Jackson can do the same when he can.
Yeah, I'm actually, let me double check. Yep, low.
Yep.
And then we'll go to advanced. We're not running any DLSS. I do have NVIDIA Reflex set to enabled plus boost, which actually, is yours on?
Mine is on, yes.
Okay.
It shouldn't impact that much. It'll lower our frame times a
Yeah,
little
so
bit.
that does, it lowers a little bit, so that's fine. As long as we're both running it, we're good.
Yeah, so I am on the high preset like I'm supposed to. 75 FPS is gonna be hard, but I will say I'm closer than I thought. Again, I'm not in the middle of the city just yet, but I'm getting about 50 FPS. As I run towards the gunfire, the FPS is slowly dropping.
Yeah, whenever I'm in the smoke, I'm dropping to I'm getting closer to 70.
I'm just impressed that this actually runs because there's too many games out there that this would just not run on. Again, I'm getting down to the 40s now, so this isn't playable. I wouldn't necessarily run these settings, but can I get a kill? I got a kill, baby. I killed the Grim Reaper. The Grim Reaper can't get me.
The Grimlong Reaper.
Oh, that guy got me.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny because this is one of those games, kind of like Call of Duty, where it's pretty well optimized. I'm not even using all of my hardware.
I've been defibbed.
I'm at 80% to 90% for both CPU and GPU.
I'm almost at 100% on my CPU, so I'm thinking single channel memory is kind of my problem, I feel like. I'm seeing if I can spawn on you. Oh, you have someone on me. Danger close.
I think you, oh.
Up, you're dead.
Yep.
I was saying I could have spawned you. I'm going to the HQ.
Yep.
Yeah, I think dual channel memory would help me out a lot here and probably get more maintained FPS because look like we're kind of bottlenecked by the CPU, but realistically, I think that is single channel memory. Just getting an extra stick of memory would help out a lot here. And I would run lower settings, which you will do. I'll test some lower details. In terms of the challenge, I definitely didn't meet my goal. I got closer than I thought it would be. I thought it wouldn't even launch. But Jackson has aimbot, and he definitely met his goal.
Oh, yeah, no, I mean, luckily I had a pretty easy goal. If my goal was anything more than, if it was medium or 90 to 120 FPS, I definitely wouldn't have gotten it, but I got the best case scenario. I will say mine without any upscaling or anything, I feel like this is probably pretty close to current gen console experience. It probably doesn't look quite as good because, they're running upscaling tech and stuff that makes it look a little nicer and more FPS, but I am getting 70 to 90 FPS at times.
Let's see if I can spawn on you. It says you're in combat.
I'm getting out of combat.
I'm just hitting the space bar.
Yeah, that's literally what I do. I just spam it.
Oh god, the FPS is worse here. I'm getting into the 30s now.
Yeah, dude, it is hectic. Oh,
I can't go that way.
oh.
I just shot through a teammate, did 80 damage, but didn't kill that guy. Are you kidding me? All right, it's time to change some settings. Let's do a little optimization here. So I'm gonna go low, because obviously that's where I should go, and do some upscaling. So we'll go low, we'll go to advanced. Let's run some FSR on, we'll do performance and see what we do there. I'm not gonna do any frame gen. I think that's just gonna break things even more.
I'm gonna try DLSS balanced. I guess that feels a little smoother, but my FPS looks the exact same.
Yeah, my FPS doesn't look that much better. I think I am a little CPU bound. The textures are definitely lower. So again, I can make this playable, but I think this is at the price point where I wouldn't 100% recommend somebody say, hey, I'm gonna build a PC at this price point for Battlefield 6. I think I could comfortably say, though, you could build like a $500 gaming PC that would run this really well. Frame gen for the fun of it.
That'll
Oh
do
God,
anything,
I'm
but you
dead
never
again.
know.
It's okay.
Oh my gosh, I think I'm getting a lot more FPS. Let's see if it actually feels playable. So I just went from like 70 to 124.
Dang, shout out frame gen.
Now, okay, when I turn side to side, I'm definitely feeling some ghosting. Let's see, I'm gonna see if I can get a kill with it. That'll be the true determining factor. I'm already dead, all right.
I'm pushing up with the team. Come on, guys, let's
We'll
go.
try one more and see if I can
We
spawn
breached
him.
this.
Oh, I can spawn him out, I think. Please, let me spawn, please.
Ooh, how'd I get that kill?
Yeah, I definitely don't think I'd actually run. I mean, it's cool seeing how much more FPS I'm getting, and FrameGen's pretty cool for a single player, but for a multiplayer game like this, I probably wouldn't run it.
Oh,
It doesn't feel smooth enough, you know? Oh my gosh, people are blowing this building up.
All right, I'm cooking on my last life. I'm running behind you.
Oh, I hit marked him. He's low. Up to the left.
Oh,
He's waiting for you.
oh,
I think he's still up there. Yeah, he's still up here.
oh!
He
He
got
was
you.
right there. He was just staring at me. He didn't even see me. All right, well,
Yeah.
I think this is pretty dang good. I'm actually really impressed how Battlefield 6 is running. Again, probably spend a bit more money on your own PC if you're going to, but for the sake of the challenge, I didn't meet my goal. Jackson did meet his goal, but it's still cool to see how a $300 PC can perform in this game. Now, before we end this video, we need to talk about our 3D Mark score because, again, we saw Battlefield 6. We always like to run 3D Mark Time Spy to get the cent per point calculation to see what the best price performance PC is, regardless of the game we're focused on. And as you guys can see, my 3D Mark score ended up being a score of 7,267, which is a 4 cent per point score. Actually really impressive and kind of higher than I expected.
And my 3D Mark Time Spy score was 7,193, which is 6 cents per point. Now, it's pretty crazy to see, you know, maybe Matt just having a little more VRAM, even on an older card, still looking a little better in 3D Mark. And on top of that, of course, you know, the open air chassis, definitely a little bit, you're spreading your money a little better when you're saving money on like your case and stuff like that.
Yeah, you know what, guys? That's the new meta. No more buying cases, just test benches.
Forget 'em.
But oh my gosh, whoever subbed on stream, thank you.
Twitch.tv/ToastyRose, go check it out.
Twitch.tv/ToastyRose. But shout out again, guys, for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, use the links down below to look for some PC parts we used. Maybe you want to buy a test bench. I don't know. Buy it from Amazon, not that eBay seller. But let us know what you think of this challenge down below. Do you want to see more game-focused budget build challenges going into the end of this year? Maybe the new Call of Duty, maybe some other ones? Let us know, and we'll definitely consider it.
But as always, we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you check out our other 2 YouTube channels and also our Twitch.tv/ToastyBros. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
Peace out. Now guys, believe it or not, this stuff will be for sale at PCBros.tech, even the Test Bench Gaming PC. Yeah, we sell pretty much everything you see here on the videos.
And if you want more performance than I'm getting, you don't have to spend little money. You can get a high-end build from PC Bros too, and use code ToastyBros on checkout. You will save 3% of your next purchase. See you guys later. Goodbye. Jackson, you're dead.